somebody to come bring you flowers. Someone to talk to for hours. Wash your back while y'all sit in the shower. Someone to tell you you're beautiful. Someone to tell you it mean it. Someone to tell you I love you every day and don't got a reason. You want someone to bring you peace. Someone to help you sleep. Someone to pick you up when you're feeling down, feeling lonely. Somebody who can make it better. Somebody who can open up those gates. Open up those gates to your heart. Only if you'll let me. I'm on the stage right now, singing your favorite song. Look in the crowd and you know where to be found as they sing along. I say you look good without no makeup, no lashes, even better when you wake up. I see the look on your face, I see you looking for peace. I see you tired of the hurt, tired of the pain, tired of the nights where you can't get no sleep. I see you tired thinking about if you cheat. See you tired thinking about if you're leaving. See you tired of being so tired, and you damn sure ain't getting even. Somebody who can make it better. Somebody who can open up those gates. Open up those gates to your heart. Only if you'll let me. I'm on the stage right now, singing your favorite song. Look in the crowd and you know where to be found as they sing along. I say you look good without no makeup, no lashes, even better when you wake up.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to City Winery. We will shortly begin this evening's performance, and we ask that you please take this time to turn off all cell phones and noisemakers. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
Good evening, folks, and welcome to City Winery. How are you guys all doing here tonight? Sounds fantastic. On behalf of our founder and owner, Michael Dorf, I want to thank you all for coming out to support the live arts. We truly could not do this without y'all. If you haven't joined us here before, we are a fully functioning winery, so we encourage you all to indulge in some of our tap wines throughout the show. Now, before we kick things off, I need to tell you about this lovely little bottle I have in my left hand. Now, this evening, we worked with our artists to create this unique, custom-labeled wine bottle. We have this available for purchase, both signed by the artists themselves, as well as unsigned. Now, if you guys are interested in getting a bottle, be sure to speak to your server or stop by the front desk on your way out. All right, folks, that's all from me. You ready for your show? Starting the evening off, please put your hands together for Tom Hamlet.
Hi, guys. What's up? You're like, who are you? Hi, I'm Tom. Make some noise for the show. We're having so much fun tonight, right? What are we we're drinking, right? Yes. Who loves Housewives? Love it. Same, me too. Who loves Bachelor? Oh God, well, get a little more excited when it comes out. We don't have the golden Bachelor here tonight, but we do have some other people. Where are my ladies at? Love it. Where are my my queer men, women, he, she, theys? Love it. That's me too. Where are my straight men? Okay. Well, they cheated. The ladies yelled for this single man. I think this is the most straight man I've seen at anything that Zach's ever done. So, but we have a great show for you guys. Lots of tea to be spilled. So I want to welcome all of your hosts. Who's ready for that? Yeah. So we have Steele and Shooter of the BravBros, and Zack Peter. Let's go, guys.
I'm the one they love to hate, but they can't get past. Pretty face, no waist, and a big old bed. Bad chick, I could be a fantasy. I could tell you got big energy. It ain't too many of them that can handle me, but I might let you try it off the Hennessy. Make them sing to this thing like a melody. And if your girl ain't right, I got the remedy. It ain't too many of them that can handle me. Bad chick, I could be a fantasy.
Hi, guys. How are you guys? Are we having fun? Are we ready?
Yeah, so
Oh my,
ready.
do I look good from this angle? Do I look fat? I feel like you're like all up my ass right now. I'm on.
Mic's on.
Hello?
Oh,
Hey.
there we go.
Hey, what's
You guys
up,
look
dude?
great. I can't see any of you, though. It's all right.
Hold on, I gotta do this because I did it in Philly. It's like my favorite thing to do now that we do live shows.
Oh, God.
New York, how we doing tonight?
Fuck out of here.
Love it. Love it. Glad to be here.
What have I done to you? Now that we do live shows,
Now
this
that
is your
we've
second
made-
live show.
Well, here's
Yeah,
the thing.
that's two.
I
Couple.
It's now plural.
I feel like now that we're doing a show in New York City, like we made it. Like this is the city where dreams come true, right? You know what I'm
That
saying?
is true.
Yeah. So like,
That
yeah,
is
we
true.
fucking made it. So yeah, let's fucking go.
And New York is hard to fill a room, and I feel like we filled it.
At least from what I could see.
Oh,
Looks
yeah,
like
we
we
filled
filled
it.
this shit.
No big deal.
Well, you know we always have hot takes, and we always have hot opinions.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like we should do some Housewives hot takes to kick off the show.
I like that.
But, I mean, I'm not a real reporter. I'm a fake YouTube reporter. You guys are podcasters. Tom, you host.
Yeah, I host Dumpster Dive podcast.
Dumpster
Check it out,
Dive.
everyone. Yeah.
I feel like, but we need somebody that's a little more credible than the four of us. Somebody that, like, has a journalistic degree.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I think that would help. I do like to refer to Shooter and I
Yeah, I
as
do kind of feel like a
journalists.
journalist, yeah.
I mean, more or
Yeah.
less.
Write a couple of blogs.
Well, yeah, as much as I'm, like, a legally blonde, like, legal expert now.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we call you Reese.
Well, I feel like we should welcome our very first special guest of the night, straight from Access Hollywood. You know her as the host of the Housewives Nightcap for Access Hollywood. Please welcome Emily Orozco. To put a little credit. Welcome on, and Emily.
What a beautiful, stunning, group of people here tonight.
We
Thank
brought,
you.
We brought you for the estrogen, and we brought you for the degree. Because I feel like people take you seriously.
Shout out to my mom who paid for that degree, Mom.
Shout
Thanks,
out Emily's mom. Hell yeah.
Let's give it up for Mom.
Look at me go, Mom, on Zack Peters' podcast. Here we go.
Here we go. So, should we start with RHONY? Because I
We
feel like
should.
you
We
are.
should.
You're,
We
so
should.
we just taped her podcast, Housewives Nightcap, the other
Yes,
day, and
yes.
I had some very hot takes about RHONY, but you love RHONY. Can you give us your 30-second
Yes.
pitch as to why this
Yes.
reboot is so great?
Okay,
So that I can tear it apart after.
Oh, no.
Zach!
No.
All right, I'm biased because I live in New York City and I love this city. But you guys, Jenna Lyons for me is
She's everything.
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 I love that we finally have a lesbian RHONY cast member, right? We have not had that yet. And she's just like bringing the high fashion. She's classy, she's quirky, she's like weird and different, which we haven't gotten yet. And then I have to say, this group of women to me are actual New York City, socialites. Like they have real careers. They're just like these awesome, cool women that I have to say are legitimate to New York City and what's going on here, I mean, Bethany said it recently. She just said in the Jill Zarin interview, she was like,
Boo.
Wait, boo on who?
Did you hear it?
The whole thing? Because it was awful.
Just Bethany. Boo, Bethany.
Really?
Did she say
Yeah.
that before or after she massacred that crab?
I don't even want to talk about it.
Because that was
she
brutal.
admitted though that they did not. Those were not really what was going on in New York City. They were acting, and this is more legit for me.
Yeah, I would say real New York City women don't go to Catch, and they did it.
They did.
I don't think, does anybody go to Catch
Sorry.
anymore?
We messed up in our podcast for our listeners. We called it Craft instead of Catch, and we got a lot of shit for it. So we know we messed it up. It's Catch, not Craft. That's our bad. But to add to the Jenna Lyons thing, I'm a huge RHONY reboot fan. I think it's gonna take Housewives into the next generation. That's my opinion. But I watched it before my wife, who's sitting right over here. You guys can embarrass her real quick. So I watched it before her, and I texted her. I was like, and we're very happily married. We have been for just over a year. And I said, you know what? When you see this, you're going to leave me for Jenna Lyons because she's so cool and so swaggy, and her apartment's so dope that we might be over. You might chase after her.
I think all women have considered that after watching Jenna.
I get it.
Me too. I mean, there's a lot of hurdles that I have to jump through to get from where I am to her, but I think we can figure something out.
Listen, I think Jenna Lyons is ridiculously overhyped.
Oh my God, Zach, what the fuck?
Drag me Monique. Listen, I think everybody loves the RHONY reboot. It's cute. We got one episode, we got two. When we're 6 episodes in, then I think we can form a fully baked opinion. It was a cute start. It was a cute second follow-up. But I don't know.
It's coming. I get what you're saying because we're wondering, who's gonna get divorced? Who's gonna go to jail soon?
Like Salt Lake
we're
City.
Not seeing
Everybody
that.
loved
Just
Salt
it.
Lake City at the beginning, and then Salt Lake City without Jen Shaw's getting arrested would have been total trash. It was
I
Okay,
get
but
what
we
you're
don't.
saying.
Okay, but here's my controversial take, and I don't know where everyone stands on this, but I don't think we need arrests and
No, we don't. No, we don't need that.
Right.
But I'm just saying, everybody hyping it up right now. I'm like, guys, let's see where this goes first. Before,
Yeah, but-
no, you know
We
what it
need
is?
it.
It's the first date with the guy. He's cute. He gave us attention. He texts us the next morning. Okay, you have to wait till date 4 to see if he's even worth fucking. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Otherwise, he could be a big disappointment.
yeah, fair.
Look, I feel like
we need to go on a few more dates with the new RHONY ladies before we fully develop an opinion.
No, I think that we already saw that we're not going to get the unnecessary toxicity. We're not going to get all the bullshit
We don't
that
know
we've just
that.
been stuck in for the past 2 years.
It does feel refreshing.
Let's just have some fun and enjoy it.
Yeah,
we
but-
don't have to
I
fucking
agree. Keep
denigrate
it light,
everything.
Zach.
We can have
Keep
fun.
it light.
Yeah, what do you want?
I like toxic garbage.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
You answered it.
We'll get to Erica Jane later.
Yeah, we'll get to EJ soon. Don't worry. But I think by calling it cute, that's like saying, "Oh, bless your heart." And I think that there's ways.
That's what he meant.
And I have that same intention when I say that.
I feel it. I can feel it. But I think if you watch it, it's fresh. We've gotten so dragged down with just nonsense and produced shit and just. I don't want to feel like shit when I watch these shows. I watch them to relax and laugh and have a good time. And that's what I did with RHONY. I was like, you know what? This is fun. Yeah, clap it up. Give me some. Let's go. Get it up.
No, I agree. It does feel fresh. It does feel fun. It does feel very Sex in the City. I'm just trying to stay in the middle until we see where it goes. I also really loved Real Girlfriends in Paris, and that
So did
wasn't
I.
toxic.
Yeah.
That wasn't
Clap if you
that was
watched
a great
that.
show.
If
But
I
nobody
hear
watched
Zach
it.
mention this-
But nobody watched it.
I love that
It
show.
was a great
It was
show,
great. Yeah,
and
I agree.
everybody slept on it. And I don't think we would have really cared or given this a try had we not called it RHONY. Had we called it something else, I think a lot of people would have slept on it the same way they slept on Real Girlfriends in Paris.
That's fair. Do you think that they should have, because if you watch on Peacock, it's season 14 or whatever, episode 1. Do you think they should have done it like a brand new season 1, episode 1?
I feel like they
No.
should have, but I also don't think
No,
people would
I
have
agree
tuned
with
in.
you. People would not have tuned
Yeah.
in.
Yeah,
We
that makes
needed the
sense.
This was
RHONY.
smart marketing.
We needed to just pass the torch, and
good
that's
point.
That's
what
fair.
has
What would
happened.
you
But they
have
should
called?
have
What would
had-
you have called it if we changed it though?
Garbage? No, I'm kidding.
Wait.
Then
I'm
you're
kidding,
not
I'm
in the
kidding,
middle.
I'm
You
kidding.
can't call it
I-
garbage.
That was a joke.
Wait, I have a question. Who do we think is the one old RHONY housewife who is gonna try and finagle? I mean, here's the thing.
Ramona.
Eventually,
Ramona.
someone's
No,
gonna try it
Ramona.
on.
No, I don't think Ramona will fuck with the new cast.
It's
Luann.
Ramona.
Yeah, Tinsley.
I
Well,
think Luann.
Tinsley, I would be down for. Yeah. But does that go against the premise of the reboot if we bring in Leah or Tinsley?
I feel like they
or-
should have done some handing of the torch though. They
No.
should have incorporated.
No, they need a clean break.
No, even
We
if
need
it
to
wasn't
move
on
on.
the even if it wasn't on the show. Let me finish. Even if it wasn't on the show at the premiere party, they should have had the OGs there. There should have been some because you need to honor that these other women carried the show for 13
I don't
seasons.
want to see Ramona
Andy
yell at
made-
a bunch of people for an hour at the premiere.
Yeah.
Wait.
You would rather them just throw up on the red carpet?
Yeah, that would be much better.
That didn't happen, by the way. I was there.
It didn't happen.
It did not happen. Jessica
Spill the
did
tea.
not throw up at the carpet.
Allegedly.
She did not. That is a rumor. And then I also want to say Andy did make a beautiful speech at the premiere party honoring the OGs. He did. He said, they carried the torch and passing it on. So that was enough for me. I think if the older women were there, I don't think it would have been good.
I have to agree.
For ratings.
I have to agree.
I agree.
Yeah.
How about this? By a round of applause, who's enjoying the new RHONY?
I'll clap to that.
It's a resounding yes.
I said I
Big
enjoyed
yes.
it. I'm waiting to see where it goes.
I think that's
And
fair.
I
That's
think
fine.
Twitter's overhyping it. We have to see where it goes. We need time.
Don't blame Twitter. You mean X?
You mean, watch your
It's
mouth,
X now.
X.
It's X now.
That's how you know it's toxic when they call it the X.
Yeah, that's fair.
Threads is going off on RHONY. It doesn't have to say ring to it.
All right, what should we move on to, Steele? What
All
topic
right,
should
well,
we
look,
hit next?
I know that you're chomping at the bit to talk about your girl, Erica Jane. Okay, so let's dive into some EJ. We've seen some scenes with her. She went and visited with the Girardi Keese victim. She's starting to, much needed wins are in her favor. We got the earrings back, right? So that's a big, I said on our podcast, I was like, that's a big win for Zack, actually, because Zack has been in her corner all the way. He's going to tell you that he's more down the middle, but he's an EJ fan. So I want to get your take. Is this going to be Erica's comeback season? Is she going to give us, like, the big, whoa, I'm asking Zack. Settle down.
Obsessed with
We'll
you.
hear from
People
you guys
pay for
later.
premier seating and they think they can get in the show.
Yeah, well, we'll get to you
Back
later.
off
Don't
over
worry.
Damn, this is my show and I am getting dragged tonight.
No, it's all out of
No,
love.
I think this will be Erica's redemption season. I think Kyle's gonna have a hard season.
Yeah.
We know Garcelle and Sutton are coming hard for her marriage. That's gonna be interesting to watch because Kyle and Mauricio, I think, are such a solid people's reaction to their split, I think, is going to be very telling, especially considering people love Garcelle and Sutton so much that I think going into the season, the audience is going to be conflicted when they watch it because I think they're going to come at Kyle hard, and people don't want Kyle and Mauricio to break up. As much as they want to believe that he's been cheating on her, whatever the case may be, I think people still are rooting for that relationship because we want to see these relationships last.
I agree.
That makes sense.
That's what I'll say about Beverly Hills. About Erica, I do think this will be her redemption season. The meeting the victims, because I did hear somebody roll their eyes over there. I was there because I was invited by the victims, and the victims were the ones that invited her. She did not know that it was going to be filmed. There was no press that was invited. The reason it got picked up in the press. No, I called.
Was it you?
No, I didn't call. I brought my friend who is a reporter at Page Six. They told me I could bring somebody, and I was like, well, we'll see how this goes. I'm gonna bring my friend from Page Six, and then it happened. Page Six happened to get an exclusive. But it wasn't a planned press event. The LA Times was filming a separate documentary with one of, not the victims, but Kimberly Archie, who's in the Hulu documentary. She launched a new ice cream. It wasn't ice cream for charity, so they were doing that already. Erica came in like the last 48 hours before the event, and they weren't even sure she was gonna actually show up, and she did. And
Yeah, but
I'm the reason it
Zach,
got into the press.
we all have iPhones. She knew that we would all be taking pictures.
No, she didn't, because when she walked in, she didn't even expect to see any of us there.
Look, here's
Oh,
what I'll
that's
say.
the
That's a
question.
good question.
That's the
Well, she
question.
spoke
Well,
up.
I don't think Erica
showed
leaves
up,
the house.
She showed up in sneakers.
Yeah, I don't think Erica leaves the house without like semi-glam. Yeah.
She looked presentable.
Yeah.
But so, listen.
Presentable as you're cute too. They've all falls under the same. You're like,
Yeah,
she's
it's cute.
presentable.
Look, I will say, I actually.
Listen, hold on. The last point that I'll make about the victims is I know a lot of people don't want to believe that it's genuine, but what I will say is in talking to the victims, leaving their conversation with her, they felt good. And that's the only thing that matters to me. Her
I
ego,
agree.
her
I agree.
validation is whatever. They felt good. They got closure. And the conversation did not start well. The conversation was heated, and they gave it to her up front. And then they all collectively came together. And I think collectively they will work together to hold the men that committed these crimes responsible. We can blame the trophy wife, but these men are the ones that committed the crimes. They tried to flee
Agree.
the country, and they're in an
Yes.
old folks' home with their
Yes.
Alzheimer's and dementia.
Then what's her excuse for being in such denial last year to victims?
No, well, okay.
She's claimed that there weren't any victims.
No, she did not
She
claim
questioned
that.
whether there were victims.
She said that they were alleged victims, and
That's a question.
okay, well, I mean, yes, it is a question, and I mean, the legalities of it is like, yes, everybody at that point was saying, hey, I'm entitled to money. And the process, the due process that everybody deserves, like, takes time for them to investigate that. The Girardi-Keys books were so messed up that, like, and now they're going through that. And all these lawsuits that have come out against her are continuing to be dismissed. So these were allegations, and the allegations are being proven wrong, with exception for 2 cases, and those 2 cases have been linked to the bookkeeper that worked at Girardi-Keys who tried to sneak off to the Bahamas and then got arrested.
So I'm down the middle with Erica.
But you don't hear about that on the news.
I'm not anti-Erica Jane. I just wanted to see what you would say. I'm down the middle. I actually agree with you. I think this is going to be a big year for her. I thought she was going to have a big year last year. Like the first episode that I watched of Beverly Hills, I even said that. I was like, this is going to be the year of Erica Jane. She's going to have a big season, whatever. Then all this shit came out. I'm on your team here. I think that this is going to be a good year for her. I do agree. I think Kyle's going to have a really, really tough go, which is a bummer because I'm not rooting against, I don't think any of us root against marriages actively. So, like, I would like to see her and Mauricio figure their shit out. But I do think that we're going to see Erica Jane kind of rise to the top and have a much more fun season this year. Not nearly as dark, not nearly as...
But do you think that's because Rin is not there? Do you think that she has the only escape for her is to support other people?
I think so.
She doesn't have Rin there.
Yeah, no, that's fair. But I don't know. I want to give her, like, the cleanest slate I can. I understand there's still some baggage there. We still got to sift through some of this bullshit. But I think if we give her a fair shake, as we do with every housewife, I think it's funny that we pick and choose, like, what housewives we continue to drag season after season, even though they all fuck up all the time. But certain ones get, like, pinpointed and targeted for extended periods of time, but they all break the law. They all go to fucking jail. They all do stupid shit. They cheat. That's why we watch this shit. So, like, let them do their thing, guys. Like, this is what Bravo is.
I don't think the audience is ready for an Erica Jane redemption season. I don't think we're ready. I really don't.
She is.
Are you ready?
Someone is.
She is.
Okay.
I think that they will be probably by the end of the season. I think a lot of people going reluctantly.
Yes.
Because here's the thing, if people go back and watch that first season when everything broke and the divorce happened, if they watch it back, I think looking at it with today's lens, people would feel differently about the things that actually were said on camera. I think people went into it wanting to believe that she was a liar, and now there have been, again, several lawsuits and things that have been in her favor. She won her appeal with the earrings. She was on appeal for legal reasons, and she won the appeal for legal reasons.
For legal reasons.
I do think she should have given the earrings back, and I've been very clear. I've always said I defend her culpability, but I don't defend the likability because she doesn't come up very likable.
No, but I will say, in person, you can tell. I've interviewed her a couple times. You can tell there's a hard shell. Yeah. But inside, she's not so bad. And that comes off in person. I think on TV, she comes off pretty harsh.
But
yeah, I know.
But when all of you're being questioned by the world about whether or not you knew that your husband was coming home and cooking dinner from orphans and widows' monies, like that's you have to have your guard up at that point.
You think he was cooking dinner?
What?
You think he was cooking
Buying dinner?
What is she paying you?
One positive thing about her that I'll say that is unrelated to any victim. The music slaps, okay? It does regardless. And seeing her dance at SoFi Stadium on someone's Instagram.
Were you there? I was like, were you there?
No, I'm not there. But I'm excited. I mean, more music. I mean, that's what a housewife who's like a silly like pop star for the gays. I mean, I'm here for that.
Pat the puss. Yeah. Pat the puss.
Yeah, pat the puss.
Pat the puss, baby.
Pat the puss.
It's all good. I like that stuff.
All right. What should we move to next, Shooter?
I think everybody kind of wants to hear a little Vanderpump recap at this point. Why don't we just give the people what they want?
Is this where I get to defend Tom Sandoval since
yes,
I'm the
exactly.
villain? I won't. I'm not.
We're going to cause a riot.
No, we're just ganging up on Zack at his show.
No. I was on his team with Eric.
No, it's Steele's turn, actually. Steele likes Tom.
What?
Just kidding.
No. Don't put that out there. Now, let's talk some VPR, because there's a lot of shit going on with Vanderpump right now. We're getting a lot of behind-the-scenes look at this next season filming. We've gotten Rachel coming in. We can call her Rachel without being mean. She wants to be called Rachel now, so it's not a dig. But...
Clean slate?
Yeah, no.
Rachel's cool.
All right, I'm going to stop talking. You guys keep trying to gaslight me. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
I think her mental health thing is all fake. I think she's doing it for the narrative, and she wants.
We think.
Here's the thing: you don't go and ask the network. You don't leave reality TV to address your mental health for 2 months, and then come out and then go right back into it and say, "I want more money."
Yeah.
you want the money, and if you want the money, say, I want the money, and bitch, get your check. But if you don't want the money and it's about your mental health, then don't go back to
But
the
do you think that she
up.
went to the mental health retreat because Tom went on a mental health retreat and he told her, hey, this might be good exposure for you. Maybe this is good
retreat.
PR.
Maybe,
Our
probably.
biggest qualm is with her family. Who the fuck in their right mind is letting their daughter go back
agree.
into this shit show like it's gonna ruin you? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, I don't trust her family's judgment because they also
They're
dumped her
pageant
dog.
parents.
They got rid of Graham. I know. Graham Cracker. Graham Cracker.
He's not Graham Cracker. No. What's his new name?
Wait, he's been
He has a new
renamed.
name.
What's his new name?
Hippie the dog.
Can you rename a dog midlife?
Sure.
Just
When the dog gets returned to an adoption agency, sure, go ahead and do it.
I feel like that's mean. Keep calling it Graham.
At least he's got a family.
I'm interested to know if the audience wants her back. Do you guys want Rachel
yeah.
back? No.
Okay, second question. Follow-up question. Do you want her back to see her, like, redeem herself, or...
No.
Can she redeem
No,
herself?
we want to drag her.
We
but
want her to-
love the fresh new RHONY because it's not
Y'all,
toxic.
I have to just. Sometimes when last time I was doing a show with Zach, I had a moment like this where like, take yourself out of it, and like we just said, I don't believe her mental health. We don't want her to have a job, and everyone's like, yes. But I agree. I don't think I think she's lying, and I don't think we need her back, and
We can get
no
her
one
back.
cares.
The only two things I want to see her back for are, one, I want to see her and Sheena sit down because they didn't get to have that moment at the reunion. And I just want to see what's going on with her and Sandoval. Like, either tell him off and you're done because you're now empowered
True,
or whatever,
true.
or go all in. Like, I don't know, do something. I would have loved if they would have given us, throwback to the early 2010s, Spidey,
Yeah.
Spencer, and Heidi. If they would have gone full villain mode and given us that, they would have earned their... Spencer and Heidi were doing 99-cent store endorsement deals at the conference. They
no.
were making their paycheck.
Yeah, people who work, they are work.
They committed. These
Yes.
two won't
Kim
commit. It's like
Kardashian's right.
they want to be
People need
liked,
to
but
get
they
up
want to
and
be
work.
hated. They commit to the villain or not. I don't know, though. I have to say, as a woman, it's bothering me that we're seeing Sandoval filming. We all know he's getting that paycheck. And I do kind of hate that the woman is out now, not at least getting the paycheck, I gotta say. And I'm not a Rachel lover.
No, I think that's a fair point. I think that it's interesting to watch as like the fallout continued to happen. Somehow, the finger got pointed at her more so than him. Let's
always
not forget.
happens.
I know, but it
always
is
happens
100%
still.
bullshit. We agree. It's not
like
fair.
Erica Jane.
No.
There we go.
We're not taking it back.
Those
We're
are
not
not similar.
Well, hold on. Let me have a question for our illustrious panel here. As we're seeing more and more clips come out, we're seeing a lot of people in the group are sitting down with Sandoval. They seem to be having fun with Sandoval. Sheena's taking pictures with Sandoval. There's a lot of stuff going on. Look, she can go out and tweet whatever. Oh, we were doing it for Lisa, this and that. Like, bullshit. I want to know, do you guys think that everyone's kind of like smoothed it over? Who do you think in the group's cool with Tom now?
I mean, I don't know numbers, but I have to assume the check is insane.
Oh, yeah.
To sit down with,
Yes.
like, the world's most hated man. So
Yes.
I would. Like, I don't know why they wouldn't.
Oh, we
honestly.
would. Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, we would.
Yeah, I
we're
mean,
not
of
above
course
that.
it's a TV show, though, so, like, optics, sure,
Yeah.
but...
Can you be bought, Tom? Can you
Yeah,
be
I
bought?
can. Anyone want to buy me?
We certainly can.
Yeah.
He's owning it.
All right, we'll start the auction at.
I know for sure Lala is not warming up to Sandoval, okay?
Well, here's the problem with Lala right now.
Here we
that
go.
Her and Stassi are sitting around talking about how they got the short end of the stick. They didn't have to go through all the nice things that Ariana went through. Do we feel like she's a little bitter at this point? Like I feel
No,
like she rode. I feel like
no.
she rode the check for a little while.
I understand why people perceive that as them two sounding bitter. I genuinely think they were just talking about their experience and why they were just like, listen, we got cheated on too, and we didn't get millions of dollars. I think they were just acknowledging it.
It's
I
a much
really
different
don't think that
scenario.
they're
She
hating
got
But they
cheated
got
on by
millions of
Jax.
dollars because someone else got cheated on.
That's
like the
also
only
true.
reason that Lala is doing so well right now is because Ariana got cheated on.
Agree.
I
I
So
think
just
Lala
be
knows
grateful
that.
and just leave it alone.
I think I don't like the word bitter, but I think they were a little salty, and as they should be. They had to get cheated on and didn't get to make millions off of it.
It wasn't the
but
same
also at the
situation.
same time, Stassi and Lala are two of the most successful ones to come out of Vanderpump Rules. Like
True.
Stassi
That's
literally
true.
has been canceled and off TV and is sold out her tour. Like Stassi's doing fine.
She is.
She is.
All right. Let's shift real quick.
It got dark.
Things got a little dark for a second. Let's cheer it up a little bit.
Let's take it. It was like
pull back.
Kathy and Rinna Dark.
Yeah, everyone, let's do a little
Reboot.
woosah. Let's do a little woosah. Calm down. Bring the heart rate down a little bit. Let's move on. We got, if anybody is keeping up with any Bravo profile right now, you see Nene Leakes went on an interview with Carlos King. So a lot of things were said by Nene Leakes. I think it's interesting that she chose now of all times to come out and speak out on this, but I would love to hear your guys' opinion on some of the things that she said regarding...
There was a lot said.
There was a lot said.
There was a lot said. Okay, for me, because Cynthia's my girl, and I love Cynthia, I do not like that Nene is saying Cynthia tried to stop her bag, because Cynthia did not do that. I don't know where that is coming from, and I don't like allegations without facts behind it.
How do you feel about her claiming that she was only on the show because of Peter Thomas?
Oh, well, we talked about this. I'm very angry about this.
I would like you to share it with our audience.
Okay, so to say that a woman, sorry, I sound like I am like on a feminist podcast, but I do support my women, especially Cynthia. Yes.
Ramona would be so proud.
Yes. And I'm like, to say that Cynthia is only on the show because of her man is so low. It's so incorrect. I don't know if I have any Cynthia fans out here, but she performed, okay? Cynthia performed on that show, and she's like one of the OGs without being one. So to say that Peter, like, please, he's nobody. Where is he now? We don't know, because we don't care.
Well, yeah. Well, yeah, he is on Potomac,
He's on
actually.
Potomac.
I know,
He's on
but
a different show.
Yeah, he went to a different show.
What's he getting paid? Nothing. Come on.
No, he's not. Here's my thing with both of them. Carlos, first of all, respect. He built both New Jersey and Atlanta to be what they are today. So we must respect his name in that way. But I'm like, he's just obsessed with getting headlines out of shows he doesn't work on anymore. Let's maybe redirect this. But I mean, if he gets to sit down with Nene, I'm listening. With Nene, I love her. And I mean, who doesn't love Nene? I mean, we've all shared, literally every person here has shared a Nene meme at some point. She
Even
is
if
one
you
of the...
hate Nene, you love her.
Yeah, right. Well, right. And Nene I just wish she would continue to take more space from all things reality, especially with what's going on with her family. I'm like, I don't know why we don't need to talk about that. And I really didn't like that Carlos brought it up with her. It was like, I don't think that's, I think the Cynthia stuff is fun to listen to and relevant. Yeah. But like her family, I'm like, Carlos, I don't think that's needed. So I want them both to just kind of take a second away from the franchises because it's not worth it.
Do you think that she saw that Atlanta's kind of floundering a little bit this season and took advantage of that and kind of jumped back on the scene and took this opportunity to kind of like get back in the spotlight?
I mean, probably. I mean, she knows what she's doing. Wait, did anyone see the promo for her song with, is it Bia or B-I-A? I forget how you say her name. But
yeah,
it starts with her, her bling, 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 bitches is mad. Like the whole rap starts with that. Did anyone see that? I'm obsessed with that. I watched it 10 times today.
I think Nene's calculated. She's very, very smart. She knows how to get a paycheck. She knows how to work the system. Nene has I think on Instagram, she has like one of the most followed housewives, so she knows what she's doing. Yeah, something's coming, and this was very calculated.
I just wish she would have gone on and because she had so many things going for her, and then she went to go come back at Bravo. Like Bethany, when you bite the hand that feeds you and you go, move on from it. Keep going on and upward. Don't go back, because then I think that's when the audience gets turned off, because we also know that that's where they started, and we don't want there to be discourse. Like Bethany looks like a fucking idiot right now, being like, Andy Cohen and I came up together, and I'm gonna save all the reality stars. It's such a bad look on her.
While eating crab.
What?
While eating crab.
While eating crab in her hotel room.
At a Home Goods, and I love Home Goods, but I don't think we need Bethany there.
No, I wish Nene would have continued to go on and do her thing and collect her other paychecks without coming at the network. And same thing with Carlos King. I wish, and Beth, all of these people that leave the network and then they think that they're better than the network and then they want to trash the network later. But it's but you were also complicit in that culture for as long as you decided to stay there because the paycheck was good. And when the paycheck went away, now you want to be bitter.
Yes.
But do you think she's trying to
right.
trash the network because she's spurned for not being on anymore, and she's trying to come back? Because in this
she tried to sue the fucking network.
Well, because maybe she wants to still be on the show at this point. So that's the thing, is in the current housewife culture, they're bringing people like Tamra back to a dying franchise like OC, and they're like, yeah, this will fucking work. We'll see what happens. maybe if Atlanta's having a down season, they are.
I think she would have had an opportunity to come back the same way they brought Bethany back.
But once you start doing
once
that.
you sue the network and you go that hard, I think you burn that bridge.
That makes sense.
And that's the thing. It's like you always have to keep those relationships good because you never know where it's gonna go. And look, Bethany didn't know that she was ever gonna come back to Housewives. And she came back, and it helped revive Housewives when it did. And that was great. And they brought Dorinda in, and Bethany and Dorinda together were great.
Bethany is dangerously close, I think, from never coming back to.
Oh, yeah.
Dangerous. Like, she's walking a very fine
And
line
not on
right
her
now.
own accord either.
She needs to go away. I'm sick of it.
She's what?
No.
she's gonna
She
come back
needs to. Bethany?
Yeah. What
She just needs to stop being online.
Yes, I agree.
Like, they need to turn
Agreed.
off her Instagram account. If I see her, and that's the problem. Like, and we talk about this a lot. We hate watching people eat on TV, period. So, like, I'm going to keep going back to the crab thing. Like, how the fuck
Gotta be the
is-
worst thing to fucking eat on TV. Like,
Yeah,
that's
it's
gotta be the worst.
You're trying to rally people for
You're
a union.
sucking
You're
down
like,
crab legs. Like, no.
I watched the whole thing. I
No.
watched it 3 times.
Why?
So I
Yeah.
watched. So she's doing something right. It's like it's so gross. It's good.
Oh my God.
Like I love it. She
I
made
can't
me
do
want
it.
crab.
I can't do it. I don't like
No.
it.
If you haven't watched it, don't.
Don't do
Watch
it.
it.
Don't do it.
Watch
Don't do it.
I couldn't
But
get
now
through
pull
it.
down the projector. Let's play it right here real quick.
So weird. It's so gross. Okay, should we take a couple of audience Q&A questions? What
you
are
guys
some
got some
hot
cues?
takes you want? We haven't talked about that you want to talk about. Tom has the mic, so he'll float around, whether it's a question or just a hot take you want from the audience.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the back.
Raise your hand. Oh, she's standing up. She's like,
Yes,
pick
the
me.
hard to see.
front's been
She's
so vocal.
jumping.
Dirk?
Dirk?
She's gonna do a backflip.
Okay. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, Danielle.
Okay, everyone say hi, Danielle.
Hi, Danielle.
Hi, Danielle.
I feel like
Danielle
I'm at
from,
an AA
Danielle
meeting.
from where?
From Bergen County in New Jersey,
Jersey.
across the bridge. I would like all of you to indulge me and tell me, if you were a housewife, what would your opening line be?
I got that.
Oh, we've done this before.
We got that.
Great question.
Can we cue the music?
Oh, we didn't make you do this? All right.
Okay.
You want to go first?
Let me go first because yours is actually better than mine. I have to say it. No, we've done this. So, like, our first episode ever, we were trying to come up with, like, bits to do. You know, you need segments and all that. My first thought was tagline freestyle. So we've actually done this before. My tagline, I played baseball for a little while. So mine was, I might have been a minor league baseball player, but I'm a major league shit talker, or something like that. Something along those lines.
Not bad.
Yeah, I know.
It's not bad at
It's
all.
not bad.
Mine was, if you try to gaslight the gaslighter, you're going to end up on E.
It's really fucking good. And, like, I gave him time to prepare, and, like, I was so proud of mine, and I was like, oh, I'm going to fuck him up on this one. And I dropped it. I was like, and he goes, play it again. And I hit it. And he dropped that, and I was like, fuck. That was so good. What's yours?
Okay, I'm coming up with this on the whim. I'd have to, obviously, branding-wise. My photos may be filtered, but my words never are.
Oh, that's good, Zach.
That's good.
Okay, Emily, you're
Oh,
up.
you guys, I've thought about this so many times in my life, and I've like never been able to solidify one. I feel like my cousin's out there, and he might know one. Do you know one, Kev? Can you think of one? All right, I feel like, okay, well, I interview
This
celebrities.
isn't phone a friend.
I know, but like he is my friend. I interview celebrities, right, for a living. So I feel like it's like, now that we were talking about mukbang, I'm kind of thinking like I might interview the stars, but I love a good mukbang.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Oh,
Tom,
that's
you're
great.
out there, dude. What's
Yeah,
yours?
So I
Yeah,
think I would just reuse Vicky's season 1. I don't want to be old. She literally says that. Watch the opening. She goes, I don't want to get old.
Oh my, I love it.
Oh, we have another question over here.
Let's do
Another
two more
question.
questions.
What's your name?
My name's Marcella.
Hi, Marcella.
Hi, Marcella.
I'm from Florida originally, and I've never heard this podcast before, but I'm a Meghan King stan. And I'm loving it so far. I would love
Thank you.
to hear you guys explain your position. Are you Team Teresa or Team Melissa?
Oh, here we fucking
Fuck no.
Thank you.
go. Why do you have to do this? Why do you have to do this to us? You're
Was
gonna start a
everybody-
fight.
Wait, hold on.
Can we go back to your point about how we don't like the
Hold on,
toxicity and we
hold
love the
on.
fresh RHONY?
Was
I don't like.
Was everybody checked at the door for weapons before we start getting into this?
Wait,
No brass
I
knuckles.
am wearing Skims, and according to Kim Kardashian,
you
the
can
Skims
stop bullets.
protects you
Yep.
from bullets.
All right,
That's
that's
a
a
good
good
one.
point.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a good one.
Okay, you can start.
All right, I'm from Jersey, so
Yes,
I
you're a
feel
Jersey
like
girl.
this is really my Super Bowl. Team Teresa all the way. Okay? You guys, okay. Teresa all the way.
Wait. Let me pass the baton off onto you now.
Whoa.
Let them drag you.
But
I
here's the
have
thing.
interviewed both ladies. I've socialized with both ladies, and I can promise you, in person, Teresa is the one that's gonna be like, come over, hang out. Here's my merch. No, she is a good. I'm telling you, she is warm. Love her. Love her. Might be strategy, but energy is everything. And I gotta say, Melissa's energy is not it. It's not it. And I got a lot of hate on TikTok for this, and I'm standing by it.
Okay.
All right, that's fair.
The interesting thing, though, is if had you said Team Gorga, you would have gotten the same exact reaction from this crowd because it's so 50-50 split. When we post about anything, either Gorga or Teresa related, it doesn't matter. And we are so down the middle. Shooter, who do we like?
So we are actually team fucking no one.
Because they both
fuck
suck.
both of them.
They both stink. Here's why. Look, here's why.
Neither of them are good. It makes no sense. They both suck. They both do shitty things to each other. Neither one does anything good. It's like, I don't know, who fuck cares? Just both of them need to go away, and let's just reboot Jersey at this point and just go ahead. We're over it.
But here's the thing. I did try. So when we watched last season, we tried to stay right down the middle the whole time. And regardless, no matter what we posted, if it was about Teresa, it was just about Teresa. We didn't have an opinion one way or the other. It was just about her. And everyone's like, oh, these Teresa stands, you guys are the worst. And then we were like, okay, we're going to do a Gorga thing. We posted about Joe Gorga, just about him. It was like nothing opinionated. Oh, you guys are Team Gorga. These guys are assholes. So you can't win either
The
way.
hate is real.
But if
The
either
hate
of them
is
want to
real.
pay us,
It's crazy.
if we want to get paid from either side as we get yelled at for it, we'll take the money and we'll claim whatever we want.
Everybody
Yeah.
claims that we are on somebody's payroll. One.
Fucking
we are
wish.
not above that. We will take
can be
anybody's
boss.
money and say whatever the fuck they want. Okay? But two, we're not on anybody's pay. None of us up here get paid by Bravo to say shit. Everyone thinks podcasters are like in the pockets of these Bravo lebs. Nobody is. We just have opinions, and then people tell us what we do with our lives. Sorry, that got personal.
Okay,
You would
Zach?
like to be paid by Bravo.
Do you get paid by Bravo?
No, I don't
Yeah,
get
I don't
paid
get
by
paid by
Bravo.
What?
Huh? Do you?
What?
Your turn. Do
I-
you get paid by Bravo?
Tom?
I have gotten
I'm
paid
not
by
getting paid
Bravo.
For an
when-
opinion?
I have gotten paid by Bravo when they use clips of my podcast on the show.
See,
That
exactly.
makes sense.
Oh,
Yeah.
same, actually. Sorry
Yeah,
about
so-
that. Yes.
But you're not getting paid
That's
by an
different.
individual. That's my point. None of us get paid by individuals. As far as Joe versus Teresa,
Yeah,
Melissa
no.
versus Teresa.
They're not paying people. Come on,
No,
they don't got
nobody does.
They don't got it like that. Okay, let's do one more question.
Yeah, one more question. I saw my straight friend in the front. My first straight friend.
Hold on. Can you stand up
kidding, I'm
real
kidding,
quick?
boys.
Bobby, can you stand up and show your
Yes,
shirt real quick?
he's
This is a
merch.
BravBros t-shirt right here. We sell, yeah.
All right, long-time listener, first-time caller.
I love that.
What's your guys' stance on the Cheesegate and Caviar Gate in New York? Would you ever host a party for any of these ladies in RHONY? Because I know where I stand, and I would.
Thank you. That's true. I am. Okay, I'll start it then. I would 100% host them. I think that with the Cheesegate thing, a lot of people that aren't big on the new RHONY or they're still like tiptoeing around whether or not they're going to watch it or buy into it, we're kind of like riffing on the fact that the first thing was about cheese. For me, that was the perfect caveat to start a new season because the drama wasn't so toxic. It wasn't so over the top. It's about fucking cheese. It's funny. It's light. It's easy. That's what I need. I need a little charcuterie board. I need some cheese right now, baby. I don't need the heavy shit yet. We can get there. We'll get there, and hopefully it's not arrests and divorces and cheating and all that shit all the
But
time.
there was also a resolution to the whole thing. It's not like
Correct.
somebody held some cheese grudge for 6 weeks.
Exactly.
And we had to fucking deal with it in November at this point.
Exactly.
Like Beverly Hills.
That was bizarre. That
Wait,
was
that was
bizarre. This
So
woman's
if they-
spending, sorry, I didn't
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
But she's spending, like, I don't know about you guys, but, like, the last time I checked, caviar is expensive. I
We have
love
a caviar
caviar.
caterer. There was a caterer dedicated to caviar.
She had
In another
she
life.
probably spent a good $2-3 grand with the catering and the caviar, and these women coming in being like, "Oh, I need carbs, I need this, I need that." Like, come on! At the premiere party for RHONY, I did interviews, and I told Erin I will come over for caviar any day.
I love Erin.
Same. She's
Erin
fabulous.
and Sai.
How do you feel about
Erin and Sai are my two favorites. And Bryn's cute.
What don't you like about Erin? I saw that little
Who didn't
casual.
Look. Whoa.
He's gotten sassy because he has a mullet now.
Yeah, I got a little attitude because I got a mullet for the show, so don't worry about it. But
God.
Wait, do we like the mullet?
Yeah, how do we feel about the mullet?
Wait, okay, we're gonna team mullet and team no mullet. So
here.
team mullet. Team no mullet.
I think that team no mullet won. That's a
Wow.
bummer.
And I approve the mullet.
You approve. That's all that matters. My wife is so supportive of me. She said, if you like it, I like it. And that's why I love her so much. Yeah, that's all that matters. She's a trooper. But I do understand that I walk in the house looking like a total idiot, and she's like, it's great. Woo! Another stupid. I get a lot of stupid haircuts, and she has to bear it with me, but she always does, and she's the best. So, thank you, Dev. Love you. Yeah, round of applause for Dev. Round of applause for Dev.
Hey, whoa.
Sorry.
You are skirting around the question, buddy.
I know.
Why don't you like Erin?
I'm not anti anybody on the RHONY cast with Erin. Anytime I get the defense from a housewife, it was a joke. It was not a joke. They're talking about the Cheesegate thing again, right? And she apparently made a comment about the cheese because Sai said that's weird about the cheese, and then she had an opinion about Sai saying that, and she goes, I never said that, and then immediately goes, it was a joke. Anytime I hear it's a joke, I'm like, it wasn't a joke. You just got caught. It's okay. Just own up to it. It's not a big deal. It's fucking cheese. Own up to it and move on. So, do I hate Erin? No, absolutely not. Am I a big Erin fan? No. She's at the bottom of my power rankings for now. But she can move up quick. It's early. It's early. It can move up. Yeah, it's really early. That's all.
It's early.
It's
I was
early.
saying
Oh,
that
now
20
you
minutes
have-
ago.
Yeah, you did
Yeah.
just
Wait.
You're giving
When
Zach
it's
way too much power over
convenient.
here.
I know.
Yeah.
Move on. Someone else go.
All right. Well, this has been fun. We've had a lot of very hot takes tonight.
So fun.
Tom, I know we're going to keep you around to do Q&A later. Emily,
Thank you for having
being in the
me.
show
Thank you
tonight.
so much.
Guys, give it up. Give it up for Emily. Tune in to Housewives Nightcap. I was on it this week, me and Cynthia Bailey, so go and tune in.
Yes.
And please go and read up all of Emily's articles on Access Hollywood. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Zach's a regular guest. Please subscribe to Access Hollywood's YouTube channel, Housewives Nightcap, and you guys will see us interview every housewife there is. Thanks for having me, guys.
All right. Okay. All right. Are we ready for our special guests of the night?
Are you guys ready for the special guest tonight?
So first up, you know him from The Bachelorette or from Bachelor in Paradise. Please welcome Johnny Dephillipo.
It is Barbie, bitch, if you still in doubt. And I'm bad like the
And joining Johnny from the Real Housewives of Orange County, you know her as the detective, the internet sleuth, the one that called out Brooke. Please welcome Meghan King.
Come on out.
Meghan, Johnny, welcome.
Let's go, Meghan.
Wait, you're single, right? Meghan?
Oh, me? Yeah, I'm single. Yeah.
You're single too, right?
I hope so, yeah.
Oh,
Two hot
Zach,
single
Zach,
people?
Zach, we've been over this.
What over what?
Did you give her a rose?
I'm thinking about it.
Oh.
We should be the Bachelorette hosts. Thank you for that.
So, Meghan, last time we saw you was on Watch What Happens Live.
Okay.
And it made some waves on the internet.
Why?
I think you had some hot takes about Jersey. And it attracted the attention of Jennifer Aiden.
What did she say?
She wasn't. I think she.
No, I like her.
She
She's
threw a little
cool.
shade your way.
What's that?
Do you have any regrets about what you said on Watch What Happens Live?
Why would I? No, for real, why would I? I'm confused. Like, I don't know why I would. I truly don't.
You stand by your statements on Watch What Happens Live.
That Louis a narcissist?
Yeah.
Honestly, like, I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just, like, stating an objective fact. I think it's very clear and obvious to the masses, as we just heard, that he's a narcissist. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not, like,
Yeah.
I know what it's like to be with a narcissist. It
Yeah.
sucks, but
You don't have to defend it to me. Defend it to Emily. She's Team Teresa.
it's fine to be on a team. I'm Team Teresa, too, by the way. I just want you, yes. No, I am. This is not a team, it's not a team situation. It's a fact. Like, this dude is a narcissist. He sucks.
If you are Team Teresa, I think that you need to be actually concerned about her well-being with this fucking guy. Right?
What would you say are your top 3 red flags to look out for with dating guys? In case
That's
Shooter
all I
wants
get,
to
3?
dip over.
I only get 3?
4.
I would say, do their actions match their words? This is like so stereotypical shit, right? Duh. Like, do their actions match their words? Are they over-promising in the beginning? Under-delivering will come later.
Okay.
Over-promising at the beginning. If it love bombing, thank you. If it's too much, if it feels like too much, it's too much. And I would say also, like, any
I got
sign
engaged
of
in
ghosting.
30 days, so.
What?
I got engaged in 30 days, so.
I got engaged in 2 weeks. I beat you.
I can't help but notice
How'd
you
that
did
work out
not
for you?
mention,
Yeah,
Meghan.
we're not together.
You
Same.
did not mention posting shirtless videos on the beach chanting warrior hymns. Is that not a red flag?
That was Louis. He posted, there's a video of him with a bunch of dudes at the beach screaming and proposing to his ex-fiance, even though he's with somebody else. And
I mean, it seems that feels very performative to me, and I think like that's always a red flag. You know, if you're doing something for someone else and not for your partner, you know, you should maybe double.
You're describing every guy I've ever dated.
Zach, are you single?
Very.
Huh? Wonder why.
Johnny, do you have
Love you.
any red flags that you think women should look out for?
I'm not good with this. I love toxic.
Oh, you don't know
women.
how to identify toxic red flags in men?
I should take my own advice, but yeah, no, I can't.
You don't know what to look for when trying to date a man?
No, I don't. No.
That was a joke, guys. That was a joke.
I feel like
we
you
need
would
another
know what to look
shot.
for with a man.
With a man? I don't know. If he's like me, we're cool.
Suave.
Suave.
Johnny, I want to welcome you to the live taping of this podcast right now.
Rowdy
Yeah,
crowd.
Johnny,
I know
like,
that
what did
Johnny
I
in the
show up
back
for
room.
today?
Johnny in the back
Y'all
room
are
did not
savage,
know that
by
there
the
were
way.
live people out here.
Savages, all of y'all. Yes.
So I hope you're having a good time out here.
I've been enjoying it from the back. You guys are wild.
All right, so I want to ask Meghan, as we're getting a lot of housewives making their return, you know, they asked Tamra back, and I know you're friends with Tamra. Would you ever be interested in making that return back to OC? If they offered it to you, would you come back?
Oh, okay. Would I be? So, all right. So this is how I feel about this. I get this question a lot. I love being on The Real Housewives. Like, there's such a rush with the camera in front of my face, just like right now, right? Feels good. I like this. However, it do. I'm not gonna lie. Like, people think that's a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. That doesn't make you a bad person. What makes you a bad person is being a bad person. Liking the spotlight doesn't make you a bad person. So let's just set that record straight right here, once and for all, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Exactly. What you do it. Thank you for that. But
Do you want my spot?
I
Just
appreciate
take my
the peanut
spot.
gallery. You guys are amazing. Like, all of you. But I don't live in Orange County. Would I want to go back on? Yes. I tried to go back on, actually, one time. I got the boot. But I don't want to be on it in a way that's inauthentic. And also, y'all don't want me to either, because you can feel it. If I go on RHOC, and I don't live there, but I moved there, to like go back on the show, you can feel that. It doesn't feel authentic. It feels like forced connections and all of that. The show doesn't want to do that. I don't want to. I would actually do that.
Wait, do you think Tamara and Heather's recent returns were inauthentic?
No, they're not. They're not. They're authentic. No, Tamara wanted to be back in front of the camera like a mofo.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
shit.
we can tell. Yeah, it translates
Obviously.
pretty well.
So does Heather.
Yeah, obviously. They
Also,
both.
like, I'm close with both of them. I'm gonna text them after the show and tell them that I talk shit on them, so that, like, we don't have actual real shit, because I gotta smooth things over because we're real friends.
Well, do you think that Tamara brought Jen onto the show just to use her as a storyline? Hold on, whoa, I was asking Megan. I don't know who the fuck's talking over there, but Megan.
I hadn't thought about it, but it seems like a good idea.
Right? Use somebody, throw her under the bus, get the storyline out of it, and see what happens.
So after, I've been in this world for a little bit. Even though I'm out of it, I'm still sort of, know what's happening. So what I feel like probably happened was that the producers were like, okay, we're going to bring Tamara back, and this is a little bit of a risk. How do we make this feel more organic? We're going to bring one of her friends on. But who of her friends is interesting? Oh, no one, because they ride motorcycles and no one can relate to them. Okay? So they go into the trenches a little bit and they find Jen, and she works. And that's not authentic. It's just a little bit of a stretch.
Do you think that Tamara has been authentic since her return to OC? Genuinely. Do you think that what we're seeing her scream at every single chance she gets, her make everything the biggest deal ever, is that authentic?
It's
or is
an
that
authentic producer.
It's an authentic producer. There you go. There you go.
But you guys, hold on. Let's just.
I have a question. Who's Tamara? Tamara?
He's like, who's Tamara?
Yeah, she's an OG.
Okay, cool.
All right.
We like her?
I'll tell you later.
You like her?
We like her. Yeah. We like her.
Like her?
I like her. I think that when you are dealing with a person who loves being on TV at this level, Tamara's been on for 10 seasons prior to this season or something like that, that you have to take into consideration that she understands the limelight. She understands what it's like to sit up here and to have you guys look at me and give me this energy. It feels good. And she knows that. And so when she goes back on the show, she knows what she's getting into.
Yeah.
She is a little kind.
She has elements. Well,
Like
Johnny,
a little pregnant.
Megan loves the spotlight, and Megan loves the attention.
It's not kind.
Do you think you would ever return to Bachelor Nation, be it The Bachelorette, being The Bachelor, or going back into Bachelor in Paradise?
You guys don't know who I am. Stop it.
I didn't.
She had no clue who I was.
Now I do. Hey, baby.
We're cool now, yeah. Would I go back on? I don't know. I feel like I've done enough there where I'm good. I don't need to. If the opportunity presents itself, for sure. But I don't see me going back on.
Well, you did The
anytime soon.
Bachelorette.
Yeah.
That didn't work out. But then you did Bachelor in
appreciate it.
Paradise.
Thank you.
Well, I'm setting up the stage. But then you did Bachelor in Paradise, and it did work out because you ended up engaged.
I thought you were gonna say that didn't work out either. I was like, yeah, it didn't.
Well, but it did at first, and then it didn't. But at least you got it. Listen, nobody's put a ring on my finger.
That's all good. You don't
I
want
would
it.
go on
Trust
the
me.
show.
26.
That's not. Yeah.
He was
He
engaged.
said what? Is that you? So
He's
what?
like, that's the one
26?
time I didn't say anything.
Holy shit.
Fucking 42.
So you would you go back to Bachelor in Paradise?
50-50.
Okay.
We'll
Would
see.
you go?
Really?
Okay. Would it make it 100 if they?
You would go. You would go.
If I found someone, no, I'm not going back. I don't need to go back. I've been through the ringer with that.
Aw, that's so
Would
romantic.
would you go back if they brought Meghan on?
We have a big night tonight.
Would you go back if? Oh.
We don't need the Bachelor.
If I was on Bachelor.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck's going on here?
We just found love. She's blushing. Sorry.
He's 26.
Would you go?
I'm trying to be sexy. No? My bad. Moving on.
Well, to pivot, how are things
good.
going with your ex Victoria? Because that got a little spicy. So you guys got engaged on Bachelor in Paradise. Then you broke up, and there were some accusations made in the press.
Yeah.
What is the status of your relationship with Victoria now?
Wait, what were the accusations in the press?
Well, I heard
Oh.
that there was like a wine glass that was thrown and some names that were called.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. Not me.
No, he didn't throw the wine glass.
I don't throw wine
He
glasses.
didn't throw
You
the wine
kidding me?
glass.
Yeah, no.
Did it hurt?
I get them thrown at me.
Did it hurt?
I loved it. It felt
Did it
great.
hurt when you fell from heaven?
Yeah.
Is that the
Like
line
I
you were
said, I
setting
love
up?
toxic women. It's my trait. It's my red flag. No, our relationship, well, we don't speak. No, we don't speak at all.
It's easy to get rid of those exes when you don't have kids with them. So can we get an amen to that?
Nope, no kids.
Okay.
Do you think that there's an opportunity to mend in any way?
I'm not one to hold grudges. I don't care. It is what it is, but no, I'm not gonna reach out. I think I was done dirty enough where I'm good. But if she
Green
wanted
flag.
to, what's up?
Green. That's a green flag.
Is that a green flag?
Why don't you have
Green
to ask
flag.
Meghan? Meghan's
a
the
good thing.
expert.
I think I've grown to learn these things though. It didn't just happen
Carried
overnight.
away.
Yeah.
I've had a couple wine glasses thrown at me.
Did you catch
You
him?
see, you should be a housewife.
I've actually, yeah, I could.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah,
It's
see,
just
you're just
my
like the Bravo
audition,
people.
yeah, this is
Yeah,
my
you're
audition
one of
right
us,
now.
dude. Welcome, welcome.
Meghan can show you the ropes. Any thoughts on Greg Rippo?
No thoughts.
So for the
Greg
backstory,
Rippo.
so
Yeah, go ahead, explain it.
yeah, so you were dating
Love this
Victoria,
story.
and I think she like took a trip to Italy and was spotted with Greg, and so
Yeah.
the timeline, and now she's
Yep.
dating him.
That's how I found
so
out.
the
yeah. I found out
timeline
through TikTok.
of when she started dating Greg and when she broke up with you is a little murky.
Wait,
Yeah.
you found out from TikTok?
Yeah, I did.
Fucking hell.
I was
that
at work.
sucks.
I was at work, and I got a message, and it was like, "Hey, this looks like Victoria," and I was like, "It's Victoria."
God
Wait,
damn.
and you guys were and you guys were how did you not know
I
she
know
was in
what that
Italy?
feels like.
Whatever.
Finding out things in the press about your personal life, no bueno.
Right? It's crazy. It's a whole new world for me.
Well, look.
It's not normal. It's like you finding out somebody. Are you gonna go to TMZ.com and find something out in your personal life? But like, imagine what that feels like.
Public.
It sucks. It's personal.
Megan.
If-
We're not talking to the audience right now. Leave them alone.
This guy's kid.
You're scaring him. He's chugging his drink right
He's
now.
okay, he's all
And
right,
he's
yeah.
sweating profusely.
He's like, I have no more questions.
He's the
for
only
this."
one I can see.
He just dry heaved.
Can't see anybody else. These lights.
Yeah,
What?
the lights are very bright.
As the
lights are
resident, like,
No, I can see the girl in the neon green right here.
You're glowing, babe.
as the resident Bravo
Stop
detective,
traffic.
Megan, you are known as
I
the
love
Bravo
it.
sleuth around here.
I am, because I am.
You are. I know.
I am.
I know.
No,
so,
and that's who I am. Yeah,
with
yeah.
The Bravo what?
I'm really the Bravo sleuth.
Oh, no
Sleuth.
shit. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's like a detective.
Sleuth, yeah.
Sleuth.
That's, yeah, he said
So,
Love that. Great.
do you think that given the information regarding our boy right here, that you could have gotten to the bottom if you had the evidence and kind of looked into it? Could you have figured out the thing with Greg Rippo because you are the detective? Do you think you could have gotten to the bottom of it?
It's not. Do I think?
Oh.
It's
How long?
abso-fucking-lutely.
How long would it take?
You needed me.
Oh my God.
This is you guys. This is.
Whoa. Needed you forever. Oh, was she?
Who's got a rose?
It's this is. I'm so weirdly obsessed with getting to the bottom of shit. Like
It's a little scary.
this is truly who I am. This is like an organic Meghan King. If I'm gonna go on a date with somebody, I will know your phone number, your address, what cars you own, and your whole legal background.
I'm gonna leave.
If you have any parking tickets, I know about them. This is me.
Wait, but do you disclose that up front? Because like Lala Kent
No,
says that
that's
she's
psycho.
Well, Lala,
You can't disclose
Lala
that.
does background checks on the guys that she
Same.
dates.
Duh.
But she tells them up front.
No, I tell them after.
After they put a ring on.
They
After
pass.
when?
If they pass.
Yeah, after what?
If they pass.
Pass what?
The background check.
Oh, so if they don't pass, you
I
don't go
was.
back out
That's
with them.
gone. But no, like if they pass the background check, then I ease them into how they pass the background check. Right?
Okay,
Like,
Johnny,
if they
how
don't
would
pass,
you
like, there's
react to that, knowing if you're dating a girl and she's like, so by the way, I did a background check
Yeah,
on you.
no,
She's like, now that you've passed the test.
Third date,
I
you
did
got
a
a B
background
in
check.
English in 10th grade. How do you feel?
Johnny, you're getting a background test tonight.
Yeah, I sort of love it, but that's just me. I'm super. No, I don't know. That's.
I don't think most guys care. Like if they pass,
no,
they don't care.
it's.
That's absolutely not
You
true.
should just keep that to yourself.
Yeah. If you're digging into everything in my background, I'm gonna have an
I would
opinion
do the
about
background
it.
check, but I wouldn't
Those
disclose
things should-
it.
you should keep
Well,
it to
think
yourself.
My ego has been deflated, and I think it's been earned.
You don't disclose. Like when you date a guy, you like scroll his Instagram and you like. You're not gonna tell him, yeah, I know your aunt is Susan and she has 2 dogs and she's a bitch. Like you keep that information to yourself until you meet Susan, and then she doesn't know why you hate her, but you do.
This sounds
You
oddly
keep
specific.
it to yourself.
This sounds very specific. Do you know a Susan?
Is there a Susan out there?
Is there a Susan that you're
How are
actually
you
talking
Susan
about?
doing?
Exactly what she's talking about.
Are you
I
guys
don't
going
fuck
the
with Susan.
distance? You and Susan?
Listen, I don't fuck with Susan, and Susan knows why. That's all I'll
Susan,
say.
what the fuck? Yeah, damn it, Susan.
Fuck Susan.
Not that Susan. That Susan's
It might
fine.
be
There's a Susan here. Oh.
That might be that Susan.
No, we met that Susan. Yeah, well, you're great. The other Susan. Everybody knows that Susan's a bitch.
What are both of your thoughts on Bethany trying to create a union for reality stars? Do you feel like that's necessary, or do you feel like I signed up for this, this is what it is?
Okay, so I have thoughts.
Okay. Do tell.
I like the idea of it. I like the concept. The theory is a good theory, right? There is like this I remember when I joined the Housewives, I was 30 years old. I was the youngest housewife to ever join. And I'm 38 now. Like, time has passed. And also, I was a precocious 30-year-old. And I felt so in the dark, as I would, right? So whenever anyone joined the Housewives after I was on any franchise, I would send them a personalized message on Instagram, welcoming them into the club. It's a small
With a
club.
copy of their
Whether
background
or not
report?
you love or hate the person, it's a small club. What's that?
With a copy of their background report?
Here's your police report.
No, it's like they're in the club. It doesn't matter if they're a criminal or not.
You
like
should
they're
be
in
a
the club.
Housewives consultant. That way Teresa would never end up with a guy like Louis, because you'd be like, listen,
Yeah,
girl,
she would.
here's the red file.
Because then we wouldn't have the Housewives.
That's true. That's true.
We need narcissists like him to keep it going. But he's making it. Like, he's making it. He's not the housewife, but yeah.
Do you think that Louis is like a vital part to their Jersey franchise?
You guys,
He's the
talked
one thing
about
we
him
all
more
talk
than
about the
anyone
most
we've
right now.
talked about tonight.
We're not giving him anything.
We're here, babe.
Brooks was the limelight when Brooks was on my show. And then they disappear because they're bad dudes and they suck the life out of you, and they're parasites that like really need this like lifeline in order to, be who they are. And then when they're gone, poof. Brooks is gone. Has anyone heard about Brooks? No.
Wait,
No.
all right, so hold on. About Tamara's psychic. Did Tamara tell the psychic beforehand that she thought that Brooks maybe didn't have cancer?
Was that a setup?
I literally don't know the answer to that.
Mm-hmm.
I would hope the answer is no, but I don't know.
But how many psychics have we seen on Housewives? And we always know they have inside information.
Can we talk about Jennifer Aniston?
I had Allison Dubois from Beverly Hills at my recent retreat in Sedona. And she did a full reading for all of my retreat attendees. And it was nar nar. Nar. It means...
Elaborate.
That's California for gnarly.
Got it.
It was
I live
crazy
in St.
and
Louis,
accurate, yeah.
If you were wondering.
Back to the main question, though. The union, the housewives' union. Do you think that that's an important thing? Are you rallying behind Bethany's war cry to unionize the housewives to get fair pay for everybody? Or do you think that if somebody else had been the face of this unionizing, that maybe it would be going better?
I think no. I think that unionizing is a good idea for reality stars. I really do. I just don't know how you would collectively like bring those people together, because every individual who's starting on a reality show, they don't have any connection. They're brand new.
Yeah.
How are they going to join a franchise or a union?
The only thing
I just don't think there's like enough organization.
What I do like that Bethany said is she thinks that the reality stars should be getting residuals for the shows that they were on.
You know what? I like that.
Because I think about it, both of you are still on TV and you don't make any residuals off of
and people
Bachelorette
message me all the time. You know, I just watched season 10 again. That's when I found out about Brooks is faking cancer, and that's great. But like, it's keeping me relevant, which is my residual. But like, short of being a member of SAG, we don't get residuals, you know?
Yeah, well, that's bullshit. You guys should definitely get residuals. Yeah. No, I think we're all on the same page.
Good
point. I think we're on the same
it's like,
page. Yeah.
how do you get a new reality star to...
I understand that, but here's my issue with Bethany being the face of it. We've seen Bethany try to grab the spotlight time and time and time again. She has a pattern here, so this just seemed like, okay, SAG-AFTRA is striking. I'm going to strike too, because this can make a name for myself. I'm not saying that they shouldn't do it. I think that it's a good idea. They definitely deserve residuals. They're making money for these networks.
She's a genius opportunist.
Exactly. She's an opportunist.
Genius one. She's a multi-millionaire. She's not a dumb one.
Should we open up to Q&A?
I think we should.
Believe so.
All right. Who has the... Oh, right here. She's ready.
Oh, question. Hi.
Right
Welcome down.
All right.
I'll come to you.
No, we'll get to this.
Coming. Hi, what's your name?
Alice from New York.
Everyone say hi, Alice from New York.
Hi, Allison. Wait, her name's Allison Dubois?
Oh, yes. This is a question for Meghan. Do you believe that Heather Dubrow is trying to vie for a diamond?
Trying to what?
Vie for a diamond to get on the Beverly Hills franchise.
Vie?
Is she trying to get back on?
Whoa. Beverly Hills. Okay, good question. No, I do not think she is. I think that she could have it if she wants it. I think that I do. I love Heather. We're friends. I haven't talked to her about this, but very good question. I thought the same thing. I think I need to give her a call.
Can you FaceTime her right now?
Because I don't think she... What?
Can you FaceTime her right now?
No, do it.
Can you?
You have to.
Sure.
Johnny says you have to.
What is happening?
You're welcome. You're welcome. Woo! But now we got to kill some time.
We have another question if we want one.
Oh, my God.
Here we go. Shh.
FaceTime Heather Dubrow. What am I asking her again? If she's gonna...
Is she coming back?
Go on Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills. Okay. Here we go. Heather Dubrow. Right
You're
now.
welcome.
Invite sent.
Will she
Waiting
respond?
for others. Why does it say waiting for others? That's weird.
Oh,
She
you're doing a
invited the whole
group call.
cast.
You're doing a group call. Who else is on there?
It's ringing.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, we're on.
Oh.
Is she going to answer?
I don't know.
What if she doesn't? Are you guys not that
She
tight?
did this
Are you
to me
lying?
No, I'm not lying. She did this to me one time when she was filming, and I did not answer. I was like, oh, I don't want to be on that. And then she was like, I'm filming. I want to know about your marriage.
Yeah. Oh, so this is payback.
This is payback. Hey, Heather.
Ask her about her marriage.
It's still ringing. I tried, guys. I really did. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Valiant try.
Unavailable.
Should we
appreciate the
FaceTime
try.
Terry?
Oh, we have another question back here. Do you want it?
Oh, hi everyone. My name's Sarah. I am from New York. For the bros, I love the pod. I feel like I'm talking to my friends.
Hey, we love you too.
So this is very cool. My question is for Meghan. How involved do you...
You said the bros. What happened? What the hell? Move on. Next question.
Sorry.
No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Keep going.
Meghan, iconic investigative skills. We obviously. How involved do you think Vicky was in like carrying out the scam?
Okay, oh my God. I go back and forth with this so much, you guys. Like, this is like a really big thing for me. It truly is. Because I want to believe that Vicky had nothing to do with this scheme. Like she says she didn't. However, in my heart of hearts, I just don't believe that's the truth. And the thing that propelled me to this in the first place was my intuition. My ex-husband, Jim, when we were married at the time, he was like, you better stop doing this. You better stop. This is wrong of you. And I said, yeah, I'm gonna stop. And I didn't stop. And I was right. And so, it's facts, it's true.
Whoa.
So, like, I don't dislike Vicky, we just don't get along. By the way, it's okay not to like people. That's fine.
I love the claps for not liking people.
I don't,
Woo!
it's true.
Fuck people.
I don't need to treat her with disrespect.
That's fair.
I can show up to a party with her and be cordial and respect. Yeah.
Ooh, she said
She lied to my face, but like, you know what? We've moved on. It's been several years at this point. Like, we're cool. It's fine. It's just like I just think she knew about the cancer. I think she was in on it. I think she knew. I think we all know that she knew.
Okay. Do we have another question?
Yeah, we have another one.
Do you guys think she knew?
She absolutely knew. They were hawking juice together trying to make money off of this stupid shit because they cured
Zach,
fucking cancer. It's
I
bullshit.
don't
Yes,
think
they
she
did.
knew at the beginning, but I think she found out at some point and wanted to protect him because protecting him also meant protecting herself.
That's the answer. That's the answer
Agreed.
right there.
Agreed.
Okay, we have another question. What's your name?
Okay. Caller, what is
Hi,
your
my
name?
name is Carly
Hi,
from New
Carly.
York.
Hi, Carly.
Big fan of the pod. Love you guys. It's
Oh, happy birthday.
Our birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. You're welcome.
I have a question about Potomac because I
Love
know you guys were big Potomac fans.
Love it.
So there was a recent fight that happened. Cameras were down. Just want to know your thoughts on that. It was really the only franchise we kind of didn't discuss. So what are your thoughts on that? What do you think is going to happen? And what do you think will be like the major storylines for the upcoming season?
I just love Candace getting the champagne bottle and getting it ready, and they hold her back. Especially considering she knew cameras weren't on this time, but when it was the Monique season, we were very, and I love Candace, love me some Candy Girl,
yes.
but we played the victim last time, and then we got, when she grabbed the champagne bottle, I was like, oh shit, it's going down.
It's very
Cameras roll.
controversial 'cause
Andy, get a camera.
Of all the drama that happened with that. So just want to know your thoughts on Potomac because
Well, based on how Bravo is going, I wouldn't be surprised if they just pick cameras back up and go back to Potomac and try to recreate the fight. It's like, let's fucking just do it again. Like, this will happen. Yeah, all right. But no, I think that this season's honestly just going to be supposedly Robin's revenge tour, and I have no interest in that at all. None whatsoever. Just enough of Robin. She fucked around last year. She didn't tell us what was going on with Juan. She doesn't deserve to have a revenge tour. Yeah, you can't hide your affair and then suggest a different affair. It just doesn't. It's shitty, and just move on. So I don't really know what to think about Potomac, but
Look, I'll
we'll
always
see.
hold out hope for Potomac. It is my favorite of all time. I love Potomac, Karen Huger, Grand Dame, whoop, whoop. So big Potomac fan. Look, I think they're treading on dangerous ground, honestly. I think that the more that, like last season it got not fun to watch, and we obviously talked to Chris a few times, and it was just, like, that's not entertaining at all. And I think that to build an entire season around that, for the producers to lean into that shit was just, it's not good TV, and I think that if they're able to get away from that, even with the Juan shit, like, you know what? We don't need to fucking hear about it. We know what he did. He's a piece of shit. He covered up a bunch of stuff at his school. It's deplorable behavior. I don't need to focus on that shit. Let's get back to the housewives.
Okay, we have another question.
Yeah, we have another one.
Hi, I'm Maggie. I'm from Long Island.
Hi,
I want to
Natalie.
say Steele. First of all, I'm glad this Tamara sound bath to cleanse worked.
Sound baths work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shooter, I want to know what is your ultimate Barbieheimer gift?
Oh. Barbenheimer! Yes!
Oh.
Wait, can I preface this?
Megan-
I'm so sorry. Then you can answer. So I put out something on the podcast, and you are all welcome to join, okay? So Shooter wants to do a double feature Barbenheimer, and I put it out to our listeners. Okay, guys, I need applications. You go to our Instagram and email me, all right? You can email us on our Instagram. You have to put in the subject Barbenheimer application. You have to be able to get to Philly. But I will pay for the whole day. You and Shooter are going to go to a movie. You're going to watch a double feature Barbie and Oppenheimer
Sounds
together.
like a lot of time.
Yeah, it's a lot of time. It is a lot of time.
and
But you
then
have
Barbie.
to say why you want to do it, and you have to bring him a gift. Okay? You
Somebody
can all apply.
Somebody wants
Now
to do
continue.
this?
Okay, now
Continue, I'm sorry.
Megan, you've got a table full of moms here who appreciate how much you do for your kids. So just a quick question. How are your kids doing? Is everybody cool, or is all this stuff going well? And you don't have to answer that if you don't want to.
Oh, I'm the only one with kids?
My daughter's great. My daughter's outstanding.
I'm like looking at, yes, no, my kids are good. They're starting, summer's almost over. What? Back in school. And so my kids are 6, 5, and 5, and they're doing excellent. Like thank you for asking. Hart, I feel like is who you're asking about. My son with cerebral palsy, and no one could even tell he has CP when they see him. So he is excelled. Thank you.
What's the ultimate gift? She said that for Barbenheimer.
What do you want? Probably like a flavored vape pen for him. Something
Whoa,
like that.
whoa.
Oh no.
Fucking relax.
Do we have time for
Cheap
more?
dates.
Yeah.
I'd say
Well-
matching T-shirts sounds great.
Oh, matching
We have-
T-shirts. Do that.
We have a couple that people sent on Instagram. What's that?
What do you think?
I got him a medium today, and I feel like you could have used a small. So
Me?
I got
to?
you a medium.
Yeah, I like a medium because it's a little baggy.
Yeah,
It's a little
billowy.
Sleepy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like a good vibe. Sorry.
It wasn't about
talking.
Zach. It was about me. But yeah. Zach likes a medium. Large for me, thank you.
Okay. From Nene on Instagram, she wants to know, Megan, do you think Vicky was right when the divorce started with Jim?
Obviously, she was right. She said I would have 5 years. Like, she was being a bitch, but like, it worked out.
For the record, in professional baseball, Jim Edmonds is known as a huge asshole. Like, this is well known. It's
Was he
not like
really?
a secret.
Wait, for
by any
real?
means.
He's also a
Yeah,
fucking
seriously.
cardinal. So
Actually, yeah.
Wait, for real?
He has
was
a really
known
bad
as an
reputation.
asshole?
I swear to God,
Really?
yeah. People don't like him.
Within the players or the coaches or what?
Everybody knows he has a
fans,
reputation.
everybody, yeah.
Everyone
he
knows
made
he has a
one
reputation.
catch over the wall. The rest of it, he fucking sucked.
Yeah. He's a fucking bummer. My mom knows. She was in professional baseball for a while as well. She can tell you
But
Jim
it's
Edmonds
weird
is a
because
dick.
he's the father of my children. So like, as much as I want to hate on him, like he's still the father of my children. You
That's
know,
fair.
it's a weird space
fair.
for me.
Ask my mom. Mom, is Jim Edmonds a dick? My mom knows him.
she
My
said
dad
Jim
played in the
Edmonds is
major
an
leagues. My
asshole.
mom
Steele's
knows
mom.
Jim Edmonds. Everyone give it up for Gail Redpath. Let's get loud. Let's go.
Yeah.
Johnny, I know we already know the answer to this, but I just appreciated the question. Meg says that she brought her boyfriend tonight, but she just wants to know if you're single.
Meg?
Meg, not you, Meg, a
Not
different
you,
Meg.
Not you, Meg. We know you guys
a
like each other.
lesbian Meg. I'm single, Meg.
We
That
were
was for
asking
Johnny.
Was
Yeah,
that
is that for me or is that for him? Like, who's that for?
I'm zoned out.
Wait.
Megan,
did you
forget
just
Johnny
answer
was
as
here?
lesbian Meg?
Lesbian
Was that what
Meg?
you did? Did you
Who's
prep it as
lesbian
lesbian
Meg?
Meg? Yes, I am single.
I mean, I feel like Meg is a girl name.
No, Meg's asking Johnny.
Oh!
Johnny's over there, Megan.
Johnny, can you answer,
I was like,
please?
sure, Meg. Hi.
Who's Johnny?
I'm lost. Repeat the question. I got lesbian Meg.
I
That's all I
submitted
heard.
that
Meg
question.
here. Where's Meg? Did Meg show up tonight?
Did Meg show up?
Is that Meg? I see a hand.
Lesbian
Oh,
Meg.
Meg,
she is
stand
right
up.
there.
There's a woo back there.
Meg, stand up.
Are you single? Johnny?
Straight Meg.
I
Wait,
single?
where's Tom? Get his mic.
Oh yeah.
We need
here
to
we
get
go.
Meg the mic. She's ready to
And
pop
then,
up.
and then your boyfriend stand up too.
Yeah, your boyfriend, please. Meg's boyfriend, stand
I
up.
told him
There he
that.
is.
Hey,
Let's hear it for Meg's boyfriend.
All right.
Meg's
Johnny,
boyfriend.
say
Yeah, my question was just, are you single?
She wants
That's
to know
all,
if you're
which
single.
We realize you are.
Okay.
Hopefully you get it.
I'm sorry, there's two Megs here.
Wait. Meg said, I hope you get it tonight. And with
Oh.
Meghan.
This Meg.
Yeah, she said
that
that.
Meg.
Ooh.
Meg, yes, I'm single. If that was the question.
That was the question. I feel like I like the chemistry that's going on at the end of this stage.
I feel like
If
you guys
some-
have inched
I'm
closer
not getting
together.
late tonight, but I feel like somebody on this stage should.
I mean, like, I don't.
What do you
I
think?
think like getting late is always a good thing.
I agree.
That's
Like-
a T-shirt.
Well, you got to give her
That's
time
a
to do the background check. After the background
Yeah.
check, then
Oh,
we
wait,
go.
the
See how it
background
goes.
check clears.
Johnny, what's your social security
I
number?
should be good.
Can you give us your social so we
What
can
is
check
it?
you out real quick?
6-0. It's
Oh
like
shit.
All right, let's take two more questions.
Two more questions. Okay.
Okay,
I
raise
have-
your hand. We'll take two more questions. if
I
anyone
know.
has-
I know. We have one here and one here. These are my two.
Okay.
They've been both working hard.
Okay.
Working hard at raising their
Tom's getting the
hands.
workout in.
Okay. What's your question?
Hi, Lindsay from Long Island.
Hi.
Hi, Lindsay.
Switching from Real Housewives to Below Deck.
Okay.
I need to know Colin, Daisy, Gary, opinions on this. Daisy Colin or Daisy Gary?
Our opinions on that whole thing.
Who would you rather, Daisy Colin or Daisy Gary?
I'm going to defer to Zach. I'm not a big below
Zach,
deck.
who?
I don't watch Below Deck.
Oh, I
We
do.
don't
Oh, I
cover
can
Below
answer
I'm
it.
not 50 years
all
old.
out.
Daisy and Colin should be
Johnny,
together, is what I
Johnny,
think,
do you
yes.
watch Below Deck?
I do.
I know some people from it. What's the question? Like smash or pass?
Ask Johnny.
Ask Johnny.
Johnny will answer for us.
Oh, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. Don't
we
stress.
can hear you. We've
Yell.
been hearing you all night.
She's
A
like,
little bit.
Do you like
Okay.
Daisy and Colin together or Daisy and Gary together?
Daisy and Collins.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Johnny.
I know some stuff. Come on.
Okay, we have one more. We have one more, Zach.
okay.
I've been
Okay.
seeing her
Piece
over
of
here
meat.
for a
Okay.
while. I want to be.
All right, we're gonna go more. Tom is working tonight.
Hi, my name is Oshri. I'm from Great Neck, New York. And my question is, in honor of Taylor Armstrong, is there any current or previous housewife you would think would do well on a different franchise? And if so, who and to where?
Really good question.
Oh, so you want to move one housewife to another franchise?
Heather
Who would do
Dubrow to
well?
Beverly Hills.
No.
No.
Nope.
No, you guys just wanted to call her 5 minutes ago.
I didn't
This
support that.
audience flips
I'm
real
gonna
quick.
referee your Gucci referee ass, okay? Like whatever is happening here with this like Gucci referee outfit. I'm refereeing you.
I will own it.
This is Zach's
Sabrina, I will own it.
He looks
I
fantastic.
will blow the
by way.
whistle.
You
He
can pull
looks
off
great.
anything.
He looks great.
You're
I have to do
fabulous.
this. Can you please give the mic to my
Oh.
godmother so she can ask
Yes,
a question?
sorry.
I'm so sorry, but it's my godmother. She has to ask a question.
Take it away.
Thank you. I'm Pilu, the godmother from Philadelphia, and I would just like to hear all of your rundown on Miami. We haven't talked about Miami at all.
Miami.
We can touch on Miami real quick. I love so that was our first dive into Miami. A lot of these shows we get into a little bit later just because of our Bravo background. We thoroughly enjoyed Miami. It's one of those, like, Alexia drove me nuts for the whole season, but at the same time, I get it. Like, I get why she's there. Like, she pushes the narrative forward. I loved Miami. I'm excited for it to come back. I think that it's really cool that they took a hiatus, came back, and performed really well. Like, that's not easy to do. So I think that they need props where props are due, and I'm excited for next season.
Yeah, I think Miami was a lot of fun. I think that Alexia and Marisol need to kind of separate a little bit. It's a little too much, a little incestual. But other than that, it was a lot of fun, which is something that we didn't have in a lot of the housewife shows. Everything was stupid and toxic and boring, and that was actually just fun and lighthearted. So I think I want more. And I'm happy that they moved from Peacock to Bravo. That's a big upgrade.
They got promoted.
Yeah.
I like Miami. I think it's good. I thought it was great on Peacock. I think we need to transition more content onto Peacock because I feel like Peacock is having its moment.
Yeah, Orange County should
Peacock
be on
is, and you know what? Watching the Peacock episodes with no censors is so much better. If you watch the Vanderpump
the
ones,
uncensored reunions were the
Vanderpump is
best.
so much better on Peacock. You could actually hear the fucks and stuff. Like, that was way better.
All right, so we have one last question.
Oh, wait, one more. Oh, you right here. Oh, here we go. What's your name?
My name is whoever. This question is for the audience. Who's here using Ozempic?
What was the question?
He said, "Who here is using Ozempic?"
Wait, What's the question? Who's on Ozempic?
No, they may not want to disclose. Yeah.
Who's using Ozempic?
On the stage?
No, in the room.
Like here? Like
Oh,
who's
like in
using it
general.
here?
Oh, like is an Ozempic
of hands.
rep in the audience tonight? And
Yeah.
Like, a show of hands.
Okay, by show of
Listen.
hands, who's using Ozempic?
Listen.
Don't answer that.
I
Keep
will
your hands down.
listen. I will say, there is an
Wonder
Ozempic
drug. It's a
shortage
wonder
in Los
drug.
Angeles. So if anybody has a hookup, slide into my DMs.
And that's how we're ending the night. With that question.
Do you want another one, or are we good?
Yeah, we'll do one.
Yeah, let's do one more.
One more.
Feel like we
Can't
need
end
I
it
see
on
you
that.
right here. What's your name?
Jeremy from Philadelphia.
Let's fucking go! Go Birds, baby!
So,
Go Birds!
Go Birds!
Attaboy!
I'll be in Camp Russia this weekend if you want to Barbie Oppenheimer.
Oh, an application. I like it.
Hey, a live application.
What's your gift?
Which one?
What's your gift?
I thought you gave the gift of
No,
Eddie
you
Fee.
give him the gift.
No, you said Eddie Fee, right?
What? I pay for the date.
Steele pays
You
for
give
it.
him the gift.
My company.
Oh.
Aw.
You're the bottom of the list, but ask your question.
Okay,
I'm just
Lisa
kidding, I'm kidding.
Barlow. My presence is a gift.
But
Okay.
You're right.
I'm going down
Question.
Friday.
That's a
so-
good point.
He just, that's the question. He would love to go with you. That's the question.
Your application is
Genuinely
definitely
love
being
it.
considered. You've got an Eagles shirt on. Absolutely. You're in the running, sir. I was just giving you shit.
Okay, one.
Go Birds.
Is this the one more?
All right.
Are we done?
Is there one more?
Wait, yeah, it is.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Let's
one
go.
back here.
Okay.
We did a question already.
Okay.
This
She
is the
wants
final
one.
one.
Yeah.
Make
Last
it
question.
not about Below Deck.
Make it good.
Not about Ozempic. And
It needs to be a good one.
Okay, what's up?
No.
Thank God for some tequila tonight. I'm Katie. I'm one of his best friends.
Hi,
Hey,
Katie.
what's up,
Hi,
kids?
Katie.
So, who are your favorite housewives all time?
Favorite
All-time
housewife
faves.
of all time.
Megan King.
That's Johnny's answer.
And now for real.
My favorite of all time, and why?
God damn, how much time do we have?
I just got to go with like my OG favorite, which is Karen. So like, my wife loves Potomac, so I jumped into Potomac first, and I really, really gravitated. She's just so entertaining. She's larger than life, and I think that's why a lot of us fell in love with the Housewife franchises. It's
Not
bigger.
a fan favorite.
Oh, not a fan favorite.
But like,
Man, the
but a
Grand
fan
Dame, not a
favorite.
fan favorite.
The Grand Dame's not. Well, I love the Grand Dame, and I'll stand by her forever. I think she's fantastic, and she's good for TV.
I think that's a good answer. Mine, honestly, has been Garcelle, because I feel like she has kept Beverly Hills afloat. She is a voice of reason.
What?
She is not crazy.
What?
She
Hold
knows
on.
what she's talking
Okay.
I'm
about.
a big Garcelle fan.
And she's not letting the toxicity get to her. Zach?
I love Garcelle.
I like Garcelle, but I don't think she saved Beverly Hills. She's not a goat. Yeah, thank you, Tom. Who's yours?
Yes, I would say, so it feels kind of basic, but Luann, we've seen her go. Okay,
Wait,
guys,
Did you not trash
I
Luann at the
did.
last show?
No. I'm not saying I want to hang out. I've done that and it wasn't great. No, Luann, we've seen her go from like being a literal countess living on the Upper East Side in like a 3-story walk-up, and like actually last week we saw her like grab a catfish out of like a river, and I'm like.
Crappy Lake is awesome.
Yeah,
Crappy
Lake's
Lake is
great.
fucking awesome.
We've seen her do so much. The range, I mean, some of these ladies wish they had her range. So that's what I say about that.
That's a good answer. That's
I
a
can't
really
believe
good
you said
answer.
Garcelle. Garcelle doesn't even have a memorable gift. She doesn't.
Meghan King.
She doesn't.
Liz, she's great. My reasoning is just because I like to invoke reactions out of people.
Like I just did with Garcelle?
That was barely a reaction. I love you. I'll say my favorite is Lisa Rinna.
I get it.
And that's our show.
Listen, there are so many quotes. There are so many gifts. There are so many moments. Even as toxic and crazy or wild as it's gotten, you got to put some respect on that wig, and I do.
Yeah. The single tier and the bunny.
Single tier, the bunny.
The bunny
Come
wins
on.
a lot of
The
things.
Amsterdam. Oh, well, Kim Richards is great too. Kim Richards is ruthless and toothless, and I like me some Kim Richards. I do love me some Kim Richards. And Brandy Glanville. Can you tell I love toxicity? Brenna, Kim, Brandy. Megan, do you have a favorite? Vicky?
No.
What's the age cutoff? Is Vicky too old for?
Gosh, how old is she? I'm 38. I think she's like 100.
Oh, shit.
We have a gap. It's a gap. You know, that's 40,
Sizable.
62 years.
62, there you go.
Yeah.
Good math.
Thank you. My favorite housewife, honestly, it's Bethany.
Bethany? Yeah.
I met her one time in Aspen. I was not on the Housewives at that point. This is a fun fact no one knows. And I walked up to her because I said, I was a fan. And I'm like, I'm a fan of you. And she was, it was a little rude to me. She was eating, but I did it anyways. And she was cordial, but like dismissive, as she should have been, because like she was with her family or whatever, whoever she was with. But I like Bethany because not only was she a trailblazer for business and women in business, she's a trailblazer for women in reality television. And like, as much as we can hate her and hate who she is and hate what she does or hate the things she is, I think it's an indisputable fact that she has blazed a path, several paths, for women.
I agree. We have to normalize like knowing a reality star can be crazy or a villain or whatever, but still appreciating what they bring to the franchise.
Bingo.
I think that's fair. That's a fair point. And that's actually, to your point with Rinna, and I am not a Rinna fan.
Yeah.
I think that the biggest thing we can say with all of the housewives, regardless of how you feel about them, credit where credit's due, they pushed the narrative forward. Rinna has been a mainstay for a long time. So yeah, do I like her? Absolutely not. I wanted her off my screen. Do I understand that she did a lot for reality TV? 100%.
Johnny, do you have a favorite housewife?
Meghan King.
Hey!
Give
All right.
her a roast.
Thank you guys so
Give
much for
her
being
a
in the
roast.
show tonight. Guys, give it up for Johnny. Give it up for Meghan King. Give it up for Emily. Where's Emily at? Emily with the Meredith feathers. Where are you at, girlfriend? Give it up for Tom. Give it up for the BravBros. And thank you guys so much for coming tonight.
Give it up for Zack Peter, everybody. Let's go.
If you guys have a wristband and you bought the meet and greet, hang out in the showroom. We'll be out and we'll do the meet and greet in a few. Everybody, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, I'm out in Brooklyn. Now I'm down in Tribeca, right next to the Narrow. But I'll be hood forever. I'm the new Sinatra. And since I made it here, I can make it anywhere. Yeah, they love me everywhere. I used to cop in Harlem. All of my Dominicanos right there up on Broadway. Pulled me back to that McDonald's. Took it to my stash spot, 560 State Street. Catch me in the kitchen like a Simmons whipping pastry. Cruising down A Street, off-white Lexus. Driving so slow, but BK is from Texas. Me, I'm out that Bed-Stuy, home of that boy Biggie. Now I live on Billboard, and I brought my boys with me. Say what up to Tata, still sipping my ties. Sitting courtside, Knicks and Nets give me high five. Nigga, I be spiked out, I could trip a referee. Tell by my attitude that I most definitely from.
Attention, folks. At this time, we are going to segue into the VIP meet and greet portion of our show. Now, if you have purchased a VIP meet and greet ticket and you are wearing a green wristband, please remain seated. If you have not purchased a VIP meet and greet and you are not wearing a green wristband, we ask that you take the